may shake and the mountains fall. Be still and know that I am God. Repeat.
Be still and know that I am God.
Nations are in chaos. Kingdoms fall. He lifts his voice, the earth obeys. The Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Be still and know that I am God. Repeat. Be still and know that I am God. Come and see what the Lord has done. He makes wars cease to the ends of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. Be still and know that I am God. Repeat. Be still and know that I am God.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. In the temple there was also a prophet, Anna, the daughter of Phanuel, the tribe of Asher. She was of great age, having lived with her husband 7 years after her marriage, then as a widow to the age of 84. She never left the temple, but worshipped there with fasting and prayer night and day. At the moment she came and prayed and began to praise God and to speak about the child to all who were looking for the redemption of Jerusalem. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. For silent reflections, think about this silent man in your heart. Simeon and Anna both recognize Jesus as a light for the world. Why is Jesus a light for all? After flashing prayer, please continue with your. Please continue with. After silent reflection, please continue with flash of prayer and touch.
Yeah, but something else.
And don't skip to stone attendance.
They don't have to do much.
Yeah.
Nothing
You're
else.
right.
Very much branch. Yeah, that is the fact. That's the retired teacher. Yes. Where's the?
I know. Yeah.
So,
They never had a problem with it.
it's not on here. It's strange. That's why she missed. But this is a parish. No. Well, it's what we do here. That's true.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. The agenda's over here. If y'all want to sign in, there's yogurt. So I'm just gonna bump straight to our first new business, which is steps, which is why the Cardenas are joining us this morning because they're heading up our. And I wanted to tell you, I didn't know if Miss Wooten's usually here, but I did talk to her about the mascot. And she was super excited because she said that the STEPS committee actually wants mascots there, and they want them there at the start line, right, and finish line. Yes. So she was like, yes, please.
So the theme we were taking because of that would be school spirit.
Okay.
So on the whole tent, everything will just be about school spirit, and including the mascot. Everyone dressed in their theme clothes, and whatever we can do to highlight the gold and the blue.
She was super. I did tell her. I said, I don't think want to do like just basically it's about the school Valiance, and she was like, yeah. She was super excited.
Yeah.
So the logistics. You were saying what were y'all wanting to do for breakfast? Because we usually get donations come on Friday, right? But we ask for stuff like granola,
bars,
trail.
Yeah, we quit asking for fruit because it's perishable. We don't,
a lot of it.
So.
Or if you get like you do on Grandparents' Day, where it's like a big thing of oranges. So, but I know you were thinking of stuff that y'all wanted to do.
Thinking of what else we could do, as far as, what can we do that, warm, cold, sandwiches, there's all kinds of things we can do, but we're still in the works of that.
Okay.
Just no cooking. They discourage cooking.
We can still do the donations.
But everybody does
donations, whatever they do.
We're open. We just do that because.
Sometimes they have we can have breakfast tacos, or we can do like.
So what I wanted to ask you though is do you want so usually what we do is we have somebody schleps the donations on that morning, right? But I don't, where do y'all live? It's usually Steven, right?
Somebody what?
Steven usually takes the donations from here, so he has to come here in the morning, get the donations loaded up in his van and then take it
we're
in.
not going to do that. We'll logistically figure that out.
We're not a lot.
That's a lot.
We had to come here, we had to get the tent, we had to get all that, but
In If we can get that loaded up by Friday, we
No.
can get help. I know he's gonna be working, but if I could somehow get.
You know, hold on, the thing's Saturday. Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Saturday.
that's
Friday,
But we'll
Friday.
have the stuff Friday because if people bring it in
Yeah.
drop
I
off.
think that's what we need to do, is that, you know.
Or we could do it the day before, even Thursday, right? We can have them bring it Thursday because we haven't asked for
Yeah,
anything yet.
Yeah, if that's the way we end up going.
It's just that
Yeah,
you'll
I-
still
I
get
mean,
some Friday.
We'll see what you guys end up signing up
We
on.
can always get to
Hey,
church.
you can't have no generators or anything out there, can you?
Yeah, they don't want us cooking. I mean, is that what you're thinking?
Well, they say that every year.
But every year people do it.
They do.
So,
So here's what I think, because I used to, when we set up at 5 in the morning to tear down. And by the time that we tear down, like 10 to 30, I'm ready to go. So anything.
Don't keep him there.
Blackstone cooktop burner, whatever is easy to tear down. Is the way to do it. Because you're also parked several blocks away from there.
But,
You gotta carry
I mean,
whatever you-
I don't know that.
But what about a little generator? We need.
like a little Honda quiet
Yes.
thing. People do that because they'll have inflatables or they'll have stuff like that.
Okay, well, I just wanted to see what the options are.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have a.
Yeah, we've done that before. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the mascot uniform,
How to get it? Yeah. So
The kid that we have
Uh-huh.
trying to do, he's kind of big, like tall like me.
uh-huh.
He's
Wow.
oh,
he's a friend of ours.
friend of ours.
so he's not.
Come to come
No,
by.
no. Will it fit?
I don't come to
Oh,
my
will it
first
fit
meeting
me?
sometime.
He's
No.
taller
It
than
won't fit
Victor, and he's in.
And it was
top
hot inside. My
Okay,
son-
but we already called. He says he'll do it. But of course,
What?
we're gonna have that call. I don't know. He's
I
gonna do
don't know,
it.
come to
But
mine fit it.
Yeah.
Well, it's the
For you, because Brandon, you met Brandon,
Yeah.
right? So it's kind of fluffy inside, so it's.
was the head a separate piece?
The head is separate.
It's puffy.
The
So
head and
that's
the
why it makes it
outfit.
bulky.
okay.
But-
But I
we'll-
don't get it, no.
You want me to help you? I'll go get
Oh,
it.
sure, sure.
What do you do?
Yeah,
What do you
no,
do?
don't forget.
What do you do?
Thank you.
Just,
No, he has to wear the full thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna be the mascot because he's representing the
Yeah.
school.
no, I know
Okay.
that. No, I know that. But
He's gonna go get it.
okay.
Can't live late.
We'll have you try it on. And
Well,
then we'll know what.
I mean, it's here. They can look at it, right?
Yeah,
we shall get it.
Oh, there. Okay, sorry. I
So
was.
reminds me, so last year, for our canopy was missing the actual framework, and I found out like the day before from Coach Garza that it had broken, so we used like a different one, which was smaller, and so our canopy looked
So
bad.
we need to order a new.
Well, I need to find, because Coach Garza said at the time he was ordering a new one, so I need to, this is a reminder, I need to ask him about that.
That will be important based on what I want to do, which will be
Okay.
my donation. I'm looking into doing a balloon thing.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's gonna be this huge gold and
Cool, okay.
royal blue balloon.
Cool,
I've already reached out, so I'm getting
Okay.
quotes right now.
awesome.
But they will come and attach it to the tent for us,
That's
and
awesome.
that's our theme. Like it's again part
So
of the
let me,
school spirit.
so keep in mind, so the school name is on the top of the tent. So if it covers that, then maybe part of your decoration will have something else that has our name,
Yeah.
so people might still see it as our school.
So based on the photos that I took last year, they had the banner
Mhm.
that says their school name. We have one
Oh my
here. I see it every day when I come pick up
We can
Mia. We can do that.
The whole thing,
or,
yes.
again,
I remember, yes.
Oh my God.
we'll just
It's big.
say St. Francis.
So the head is fine. It's
Yeah.
head is
the,
fine.
it's the other part
I'm
that's
very excited about that.
questionable.
You know, and I even thought, could we do like, I
It's
know
the
we
outfit
have our
that-
in-house
That's
shooters.
smaller.
We can't request them to come. But, you know, if those, some of the girls, because I know we have our little pom squad,
Right.
they have their little pom-poms. So it's about St. Francis.
Yes, so this, we'll talk about this, so she kind of leads this
Yeah.
one, so she'll see if she can get
What's
it out.
that?
This is it?
Yeah, that's not that.
Yeah.
Put it on, Victor.
And then they-
She just wants to be in photo.
Morning.
And then we need to walk around the block.
Let me take some pictures to make sure I fit.
He's bigger than Victor.
Not that big.
Oh, there's different ones?
I don't think,
This is the shield.
if that's just a skirt, it may.
Well, they could just wear that.
I don't know if it's a skirt, if it's got any pants. Type of
Well, and cheerleading would call them bloomers that go under the skirt. Back in the day, in the 50s. Wow. It's an empire wasted.
It's way up on there.
still recording.
Y'all need to go
It's supposed to come to the bees.
Don't
get in the way of the.
I don't want you to tear it, that's why I'm trying to help.
What's a pop house?
Look at these
No,
guys
it's
looking
like
at you.
Oh, it's his shirt.
Oh,
my God.
you need some work back here with the zipper.
Oh,
There's no zipper.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
If the boy is skinnier, maybe it's
Oh, yeah.
this,
Well, he's
but then
taller,
he
he's not,
needs
okay,
some.
he's taller.
So we'll probably have to maybe see if we get one of our kids then. Yes,
Okay.
because we want it to look
That's fine.
good, you know.
I was thinking someone like a big Valiant, but it's like,
Yeah.
I don't think it'll work.
They don't want to look like a value of high waters.
Well, and we gotta get the zipper fixed.
Yeah.
It's not, there's no zipper. Yeah,
So no,
Nice, yeah.
we'll get to it.
I don't know. There's
What
not a
can I
zipper.
fix that?
I don't know how the best
We
is.
can take it together.
Oh, the
We see
zipper
if we-
totally
maybe have a
down.
seamstress
Oh, that's-
in the.
We have several.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the best.
Oh, wow.
So we need to take it.
And these are the legs?
Oh
Okay, it's.
It's not, so that's why
Might
I'm
as
saying
well.
it's
You're already in.
bulky.
It's for winter.
That's such a weird way to make an
I've
outfit.
already been doing this.
Because why wouldn't it just be a
Probably using,
suit?
post
Probably
card.
have to see them in
All
all.
one piece.
This guy.
Oh, that goes
Weird.
on top.
Muscular.
Yeah.
But I think
Still.
we still need to
It
get
does
it.
need to be.
Okay, we can take that and get it fixed.
It's a awkwardly constructed thing. Because you think it'd
Yeah,
be all
we
one
need a-
piece
We'll need a smaller.
or
Blah, blah, blah.
Just an
No, no. He's already thinking, you know.
We're still gonna need his help, Victor.
Huh?
We're still gonna need.
Well,
his
just
help.
just the hat, maybe just wear blue
you could wear the
suit
school
or
stuff.
something. Blue, some kind of blue suit.
It's a Spartan. It's a blue. It's just a Spartan. So a
Yeah.
blue gladiator or whatever.
Try this on.
That's all a Valiant. It's just a Spartan.
Like a gladiator
The
costume.
hat
Yes,
was right.
a gladiator
The hat was great.
costume. It's just a gladiator outfit. Is all it is. It's blue and gold.
For your husband.
Yes, he is. He's half asleep, so he's.
See?
That's scary. Oh, those things are.
Just the hat itself with the tall guy like that.
But you could have a shirt that says Valiance on it and just wear that
Yeah.
and then wear that.
Yeah.
So what if we got an outfit to match?
No, it's better.
Yeah, it would-
that'd be great.
It would just it's just a gladiator.
Well, yeah, well, here's the thing. I mean, again, it's our mascot.
Yeah, you have to have the whole thing. You can't have.
Yeah, not half. I agree.
Well, he's morphed over the years, I gotta say. Wasn't that when I was here?
It's just a matter of finding a kid who's gonna see.
Well,
those two kids, we should make them more similar.
It's not what it was when I went here. So
Right?
it's changed.
Is Brandon usually the one who does it? Do they take turns? Brandon, Adam, and Zane all tried it. When we did the spaghetti dinner, they stood out there on the each day of the week.
One of the Clintons did it last year.
Yeah.
Well, they're not,
Find somebody.
What about
are you guys giving them anything to do it? Or they're just experiencing to do it? If you give them $40, will they do it?
Kid? We'll see.
So here's the thing. We need somebody, we need to get something in height between Adam and Mr. Cadenas. So we, you know,
Oh,
Adam's a little small.
Brandon?
Hunter?
Yeah. So.
Who's the president of
Oh,
Jacob
might-
Serrano?
Serrano might do it.
Oh, he would probably live. He will definitely fit in there, and he likes to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a ham.
Say Serrano?
In a good way. I mean, in a good way.
Yeah, he's really.
He's very
Okay.
energetic.
How old and?
He's 8th grade.
He's the president of the.
And he's got a great
As president, I'm thinking,
he's got a super great personality. He would be into that.
That would be.
Yeah, the third mascot had, that's his last year's one of the schools, they had their whole,
Food, yeah.
yeah, they had their whole, full on.
Yeah.
And they just had the mascot and their tent, and that's all they had.
Yeah.
And then you get the fancy ones, they had a luau, a real luau in their tent. And then these guys had a real farmer's market in their tent.
Holy cow.
Like, they go all out.
Yes, some do, yes. Well, is there a contest?
No, I think it has been. I think it has been. But I don't know.
But I just wonder why they
That cat from both parents who sent
Nice.
those contests.
Oh, in the past there were
Yeah.
contests.
So there's a contest. There's like,
Oh, so we're just not aware of it?
yeah, they used to have 4 categories. That was 3. They got rid of the food category. because again, they wanted to discourage cooking. But it was like best theme, best decorated, and maybe most spirit, something like that. Which really they're all kind of the same to me, but yeah,
No.
those three categories like that.
That's
So
great.
You can be like painted from
I
head
like
to
your
toe.
idea.
That's not like
Probably-
pretty, but.
Yeah. And we, just so we've done different things that we've been there each year and, but I kept saying like, we've never really gone out there as like St. Francis de Sales,
Right.
really excited and
Right.
showing our school colors. And I walked around last year just to see, I could only take some pictures.
Oh, like, yeah,
What is she
Because
doing?
your idea is right.
That's right, you gotta tell me our ideas.
Because we're not there to try, it's not a recruitment thing.
No.
But it's a spirit thing.
Yeah.
And that's, your idea is perfect.
Yeah.
I think it's a very good idea.
It is, yeah.
Great. Okay.
So
Love
that,
it.
Yeah.
for any donations, we can just coordinate, and we can pick a different day so that it's done by Friday,
Yeah.
so then it can just be taken.
Yeah, because we don't want Mr. Kind to be doing that at
Well-
4 a.m. in the morning.
Well,
And then Mr. Johnson's there, he's our neighbor.
Who's
So-
the so you?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Me,
come
Mr.
up here.
Johnson, and whoever the
Yeah.
coordinators are, usually want another parent will show up. And that's fine. I think it starts to, you could be there, start setting up like at 5:30, which you try to be there at 5:30 because the traffic is really bad after a little bit down there.
Oh, they open the gates at 5:30
Yeah,
or 5 a.m.? I thought I
might
read
be
5
fine.
a.m.
Might be fine.
Do you have to walk all the way to there?
You can drop off in the morning. You can drop off to the drop-off zone, and luckily we're not too far from where the drop-off
Yeah,
zone is.
okay.
So maybe 50 yards, if that. And then you have to go park. After that, at the end of the thing, you got to go walk your stuff out. But we'll have plenty of these wagons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So and then it's set up. It takes an hour, a couple hours. Mr. Johnson's there, like I said, he likes getting there early. And then at the end, it used to go until like noon or 1 o'clock. They had activities and stuff. And then a couple of years ago, they had a mass at the Coe Cathedral, and it must have been somebody important enough that they said everybody has to be out here at 10:30. And everybody ended up loving that. It's like, what? Because you got home and you still had the rest of the day. So with the kids, especially if you're there super early. And so that's kind of the way it is out. You start about 10:30, start seeing all the schools start kind of closing it down. But I don't feel like I have to stay there till 10:30 if y'all are on top of it. So.
We'll help with that. And, again, we're trying to solicit our own help amongst family and friends, too.
Well, and what grade is it? Second grade?
Yes.
It's important to let's try to get as many people second grade as we need.
Oh, yeah.
We get them.
Is Mia in the basketball?
Yeah.
Okay, so then that's why we didn't, we're not running because Mark is coaching, so he doesn't want to commit to two things and then they overlap.
No.
And so we can grab Mia if you guys are gonna still be there, cause
Oh, yeah.
game time.
Well, the other thing, too, I'm going to solicit my sister, so my sister's then handling me and we can stay,
Okay,
just so we can handle the logistics of everything.
Not that we can't handle both.
We split up, one goes one way or the other,
Right.
but I'm
Divided
going to be there to
contact,
help.
yes, that's
So as we get closer, then decide, is the donations, we start asking for just like a week ahead of time, if that's the route y'all want to go. If you decide y'all want to do something else, or.
And the donation solely just.
Okay, well, what do you guys suggest? What do you guys suggest? If we get some kind of food,
Pick up like there?
like something we can take to,
Well, I want
just
you to spend your
everyone-
money, number one. Don't want you to-
Okay, what would be a good idea? I'm just asking for some thoughts, like
Something
Chick-fil-A
easy to eat,
sandwiches,
yeah, something
Easy
easy
to
to
eat.
Yeah, of course.
And
then
not
some-
too heavy, because,
Yes, and things that,
The kids love the snack, all
Yes.
the snacks, that's the main thing, they're there to run,
Yeah.
run the snacks, but then the parents are there to.
Supervise.
to Be there with them,
Kolaches all the
supervise,
time.
socialize.
Yeah.
Kolaches is still good. Kolaches is still good.
You wanted something different.
It's always
I agree with
kolaches
that.
and donuts. I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
even like, I saw one booth that had breakfast tacos. I think it's Taco
Yeah.
Cabana.
Yeah.
those are super
of those.
popular with everybody, the adults,
So-
all adults. love
So
them.
one year, Ratna,
Well, that's
she
true.
woke up at 3 in the morning and she made,
Oh, yeah.
potato
I
and
bet you
eggs.
that was the last time she did that, right?
Yeah, that was the last time.
Yes, that's right.
She
You gotta have
made
that.
100
Yeah.
and she put
It
it
was
in
good,
an
Nice.
insulated
Yeah.
curry. Mhm.
Yeah, breakfast tacos are fun. That's a good.
I mean,
But yeah, it was a labor of love, but she didn't mind doing it because, she was hosting it,
Right.
so, that year.
Okay.
So
And those donations mainly for the water, like to get the water,
That's
right.
A month. So,
I guess water and then the bars.
Yeah.
What's nice to get.
Yeah. I mean, we
Yeah,
can
we'll
both
have to
do
figure
this.
something
We get
out.
the energy bars and you get tacos and stuff out there.
Yeah.
You get tacos out there, kids will devour tacos, before the
Yes.
parents get to them. So you want to hold them out.
Well, we realize the parents being out there at 5
They would
o'clock,
love
8
that.
o'clock,
Yeah.
we want to make
They want something
sure.
more substantial. That's right. I think it's a good idea. So the other thing to keep in mind is, the race lasts till 9, so if they don't eat a taco before the race, it's going to stay warm, it's going to stay,
Yeah.
that's no big deal, they'll eat it anyway.
yeah. I don't think that's a big deal.
Okay, I don't think it's.
That's why I was, thinking about, I have a little generator
Yeah.
just for something that
Yeah.
we might need. Even lights.
Yeah.
We can put
Yeah,
some little lights around there.
Run with whatever idea you
Yeah,
have.
early
Right.
morning, dark.
So,
And I'll take everything with it. I know he's thinking about,
Right.
Well, we
thinking
went next to St. Catherine's Montessori, and they had a big Blackstone, they were making tacos and all that.
Well, that's
I thought they were
why,
there 3 hours cleaning up.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
gonna happen.
So-
well, and that's why we were, every year, again, they say no food, no nothing.
Right.
And every year we've been there, they're cooking.
There's
So
always-
I'm gonna interrupt y'all. That's what it's been. We have I'm gonna give it maybe another 5 minutes, then we gotta move on because we've got 35 minutes for you.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about me in the cleanup. I mean, and honestly, I worried about it before because there wasn't enough people to help. And so I'd help people from there, but I think you're getting something. So we can work out the logistics as far as how to get there and how to get back on site.
Okay.
We'll just talk about what we want there for that day.
So yeah, if you
Tent will be, the tent, finding out about the tent will
Yes.
be critical.
Yes, I'll do that today.
and if you want help, if you want to do breakfast tacos, because we have to find out what's close by, right, to the
Yeah,
location.
well, we even have someone in mind that can help us even make some.
So, yeah,
So we're just thinking.
I think breakfast.
We're
If you,
thinking-
that
we can do both.
they're
right?
good.
And then how we
Yes.
can keep them warm
right.
Yes.
is the other thing. So that's all whatever we end up getting.
Burner things, right?
Even a mixture. Last time.
Oh yeah, the buffet thing.
Yeah, in the PTO closet, you know those catering, they're like the aluminum and they have the little
Yeah.
burner. We have those in the PTO closet, a few of those. But we just needs the candle thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I
The,
think those right there. There's more. It takes a lot, and then it's windy, and then
Yeah.
There's that.
so that's why it's always good to have a little power. source.
Power
Yeah.
is good, yes.
If we need it, so we'll think of something. I'll ask around work. People have things I can if I need to borrow.
Because we're about a month out, right?
Mhm.
We're exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15.
It's February 15th, yeah.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
All right.
Okay.
But yeah, if you need to go to work, y'all can go. You don't have to stay for the.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Someone needs to write it
I always
down.
worry about things like that.
Last one, you writing it down?
Yeah, it's on video. Yeah, whatever.
I don't know if you can hear everything.
And, you know,
Can
and
hear
we're
us.
doing, all the teachers are doing all the events, and so we're just writing everything down that you have to do for each event, so that there's, whoever's gonna be in charge of it will know what to do, and, because Ms. Smith is leaving for the new, but sometimes, for these events, it would be good for you to write all the steps and what is required, because then somebody doesn't have to start from scratch.
This is passed down here.
Yeah, in the day, there used to be this army that had everything, coordinated, and it was thick, it had every event, everything. So, it might be a good idea to start something like that, because then
I think those binders ended up, Hope had them and then they were given to Elizabeth and who knows where they are. And I never got it.
they were like the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Hold on. You had sent really quick, I know you want to talk about where second graders are in charge of one of the food events, the Chez Savoy.
No, that was
No,
last
that's-
year. We did it last
Oh, we
year.
did that last year.
That's
It's
first
third grade. It's
first
third grade.
first grade is Chez Savoy.
Oh wait.
Third grade is doing chicken
Chicken
soup
soup.
for the soul. And
we're
then
in charge
and
of the
PTO, yeah, we do the steps.
Okay.
Is anybody, do you do the?
Walkathon is the school. Is PTO.
Okay.
Unless you.
I did that
You're
last
awesome.
year.
Yeah, you brought food last year,
You
yeah.
want to do that again,
I
perhaps?
can.
Well, I mean,
Well,
it's
let me- what's the date.
Well, last
Again,
year
I
we
was
sent out,
traveling.
we did that, she sent out a sign up genius when Veronica signed up for stuff and she came
Right.
and dropped it off because I was here that day. I
Yeah.
helped
And
her.
I was the host.
She's a hostess and it was
Ah.
awesome. She waited, it was perfect.
Aw,
So, if you wanna
thank
do-
you.
What day, you know what day that is?
31st, the Friday.
It's the Friday, yeah, Friday the
Of
31st.
January?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I should be back. Ooh, what
At like
time?
11, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's a brunch, early lunch thing.
Okay, I'm gonna be in Louisiana, but
I can
can
put
get
a
on
slot on the
early,
sign up
early
genius. You want to
flight.
host
Yeah.
or
Here in the
hostess?
morning.
No, don't rush, don't worry.
Yeah,
If
we'll
it's at
just.
11,
Yeah,
if it's at 11, I can be here.
But then you won't bring any food, right?
Well,
Oh, no, I won't bring
the
any
sign up
food.
genius is
I
going
have
out to
help.
the entire school. Poor Victor.
He's like,
The sign up genius goes out to the entire school, so we don't have to just. We can, if somebody else wants to host, we can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just did a great job last year, so she wanted.
He's like, she was good.
Yeah.
The teachers, the retired teachers love having her. So she
Oh,
wanted.
we sat, we talked, we chatted, we had a ball.
It was really good.
I can tell. You're good.
But
Yes.
don't
Nice.
do yourself. You got any more years here. that you
I
can
know.
do.
Here's your food.
It's just fun.
Yeah, it was. They liked it. So.
I
But
like, I
still, we
like
should
that
have time to
attitude. If
anyway.
it's fun, then she'll continue doing it.
Yeah,
She wants more now.
that's right.
Yeah, it was
So that's
fun.
good.
Okay.
And this is Miss Wooten will be in that luncheon because
Yes.
she's
Yes.
retiring.
Well,
Retired.
So
well,
that's
next
the
year
time
she'll be
that-
in it. Next year she'll be a guest.
Oh, so next year she'll be.
She comes and she comes. She usually comes and talks to them.
She does have her colleagues.
Yeah, she comes and
We did mention because of the math that happens that some of them will get recognized at the
Yes, awards. Yeah.
the award.
Yes.
To ask, we had talked about that when we were there. I'm going to remind you to invite the teachers who get awarded to the luncheon. As
They
well.
may have
Oh, okay.
class though.
I mean, the service awards?
Mhm.
Okay.
But if that's lunch, you're right.
Yeah, they have class. Yeah. It's a regular school day for them, even though they are getting
Yeah, you're right.
recognized.
Yeah.
So,
That's a nice offer. That's what I thought of.
you could maybe. I don't know. I was gonna say treat them to
But
lunch.
teachers
But
Save
just
them.
come in and out
Save
anyway,
something
just
for
to
them.
see, you know, we don't need-
What do you
okay.
think about that? Because it's not like a ton of teachers, so it might be possible to do something that have somebody watch a class for 15, 20
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe-
that's true.
So,
For some of them, lunch hour.
yeah, so that some of them might be able to.
I'll look into that. That's a nice idea.
All right, those were the main things I wanted to make sure. And then for the day before, now going back to the
You mean the walkathon?
for the kids, that happens here.
Yes, that happens
That's
here.
just to set up for volunteers, right? You don't.
So the walkathon is a fundraiser, and the reason. So when I went to school here, we had a marathon, and that was the big fundraisers were the marathon and the bazaar. The bazaar is now the churches. The marathons, because all the schools did them, they decided to. I think this is what happened. They centralized it and like we'll have a steps for students, so everybody does it, and then they moved it all so that all the Catholic schools did it. But the thing is that we have a low turnout and people don't raise money for it. Like they just sign up and then they don't do anything with it. So as a fundraiser was. But so I believe a few years ago, Miss Wooten decided to bring back the marathon thing here because it was a big deal. Like we would design shirts for our grade, like because I still have my 82, my second grade marathon shirt, and we would it was a big celebration here for the kids, and we really liked it. So she kind of wanted to bring that back, and especially so that people who can't even maybe they want to go, the kids want to go but they can't, so they can at least do that here. So everybody participates here. So a pledge sheet will go home on the 31st, right? Yeah, 2 weeks before, and it's just gonna ask for donations, and then. Yes,
Yes.
from anybody that
Neighbors,
can.
whatever.
Anybody. So instead of, in the years past, because when I did it here, it was by the lap, but logistically that requires a lot of work, and then you're asking people twice for money. And so what we decided is we're going to do away with that. You're just going to ask for them to sponsor you. And then their incentive here to do laps is, as they do laps, we give them more snacks and whatnot, like popsicles. And
For our kids, for the second grade classes, I have something for them.
okay. Cool. Okay, yeah, they have their own. I think they'll be out there. Yeah, so the way it works, they're gonna be out there in
We're gonna
groups though,
try
right?
to set it up so that they go run their laps, whatever, and then
Then they go
it's
to
their
lunch.
lunchtime.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so it doesn't interfere with their lunchtime. They can rest when they're having lunch. So
So we can figure out when's best to do, depending on what you want to do.
it'll be
for
kind of
the
like
moment.
45 minutes before, you know.
Is it, but they get about 45 minutes on the field.
Yeah, yes.
So before every lunch
Yes.
break,
There's a
every-
group of a couple
for
of
every
grades out
class,
there.
They all go out together.
So yeah, they go
Yes,
by their
in
lunch
rotation.
groups. So they'll be, second grade will be out there with first and
And
kinder.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, just to,
And that's on Valentine's Day.
On Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
wear pink shirts.
That's
I
cute.
mean,
I like that.
I think we allow them to wear free dress, or, Valentine's.
They have mass that day, I think.
It's a mass day though.
Yes, Friday, yes.
So so the pledge card, the pledge envelopes will go home on January 31st, and then we're just gonna ask for donations
So we're gonna have
to
an,
get it back by,
yes, by the day before or the day of. We haven't decided yet. It'll be on there.
yeah, we just need to make it clear that it's not a, it's just
It's a
flat.
it's a
flat,
hard.
yeah, you don't
Just
go
a
back
flat,
and
yeah.
forth.
You don't have to, yeah. That's
Okay.
good.
Because
All right.
yeah, if you have to track people down,
I know.
it's just more work.
Once
Yeah.
we sent them home to get the pledges.
Yeah, just getting them back in the
just weren't
first place is
gonna
hard.
get them back.
Yeah, it's hard to get them
It's very
back.
hard to get them back.
It's even harder for the
This
second
was
time.
easy the way you did it. I think we just gave the money.
Yes, that's
Yes,
how we.
so
That's
pledge
how everybody who
later.
gave us money. We're just gonna. Here you go.
Okay, I like that.
But that's what that is. So, and that did, the first year they did it, I mean, it did bring in a lot of money as opposed to steps. So,
Right.
it's,
Yeah.
there's value to it. So it's become an important fundraiser, even though like people don't really know much about it. It's easy, one of the easier ones to run.
The kids love it. What are they bringing money along?
Yeah, they get to run around with their friends. And, like the middle schools, like just hang out and just walk. They just walk with their friends. It doesn't matter how many laps.
So we have to push them to
Yeah. Keep going.
get money.
Yes, that's a whole different thing.
And we're in the second year of one of our kids designing a t-shirt.
Yes, for steps.
Again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Another reason why, like,
Yes,
the
the
spirit
spirit.
thing was
Mhm.
very important, because that's 2 years in a row that our own kid
Yeah. and I think
Yeah.
that's a shift overall.
Yeah, we have it.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's amazing. It is.
All right, those were the main things I think
Yay.
we had on.
Sweet.
Sorry, we.
No,
No
thank
problem.
you.
Thank you.
No.
That's good. Thanks for your gift.
All right. We'll keep you guys posted.
Yes,
We're
thank you
looking
so,
into
so much
something.
for all your help.
All right, anything else? Hi.
And maybe we can start like a group chat with Steven and then so if we need to ask Miss Wooten anything, it's easier to
We want to make it easy, but also logistically try to get it all pre-planned for Friday
Yes.
and not
Mhm.
worry about, like, get in the car and go at 5 a.m. on Saturday morning and not having to run around.
So, yeah, because usually I come here, then I go there, but I just go reach all there, so.
Yeah,
time, so,
that's
yeah,
a
that
lot. That's like
Which I don't
3
mind.
times at 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday.
It's
No
part of
wonder
the
you
deal.
want to leave that.
It's like I've been up since 3.
It's like, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah.
So,
All-
okay,
All true, yes.
thank you all.
Thank
so
you,
much.
guys.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
It's January.
So,
Right.
what do we need to say next?
You got it.
He's a different.
For car line.
So,
We
Ian,
got him a shirt.
what did
I
you
got him
say
a
about
shirt.
the
You know,
jewelry? Is
the
it,
jewelry he wears with us.
See you all right.
so you
Thank
feel
you
like
so
that's a no-go?
I don't,
Like if you had to just,
I want to say no though, because right now there's,
uh-huh.
so,
So we would have to find a different option
yeah.
for the
So I
jewelry.
keep asking, she's like, I can email it to jewelry, but right now there. So,
So the guy that I know, the way it would work, it's so like when I went in, I used to work for him, so he's a diamond wholesaler, and so when he made this ring, it was just designed and they cut it out. So he used to, like they used to make molds and they would, you need an artist to make the mold, then you pour it into the mold, and so I think if I was going to go with him, because he now does the electronic design, I don't know that it's any cheaper really,
Yeah.
because then you're paying per piece, like and it depends on the price of silver, gold, or whatever it is at the moment, and it's all really expensive right now. But I can ask him to see what it would cost.
Yeah.
That's all my guessing.
Yeah.
So I need to go in and ask.
And I'll have Travis ask his mom when he's like, okay, it's just taking too long now.
For the logo jewelry, Miss Wooten wants a way to purchase the for jewelry. The logo as jewelry, like a charm.
Cool.
So I'll get the picture and stuff because she had specific sizes she wanted, right?
Yeah.
I'll get that from you to ask him. Send it to him. Okay. The balloon drop. So what we did was we had two. We had the littles and the bigs, and then we had them collect candy. We tried our best to give it some of them right out.
End, yeah.
And toys afterwards. So I've heard from some of the smaller students, like my daughter just randomly yesterday, we were walking in and she said, I like the balloon drop this year because she didn't get run over. There was like some people, she said last year there's people that had like, and I remember because they had it stuffed everywhere, candy everywhere, and she didn't get any. And so she was happy because she said she got her candy and she didn't get run over. And she got a balloon. She said her only complaint was that somebody intentionally popped her balloon. I'm like, but that's part of it. We're supposed to pop. Apparently kids didn't want to pop some, didn't want to, anyways. But we got feedback from Miss Stockton that they didn't like that there was no candy, or her kids didn't like that there was no candy in the balloon drop itself. So I don't know. I also, I didn't realize, I don't know why it didn't occur to me till I was like, well, we would need a third balloon drop relay to do it, to divide them up appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the littles by their lunch groups, basically, right? And I don't know why it never occurred to me to use the volleyball. I was like, how do we do it? And then I was like, oh my God, we have volleyball. They have posts right there in the middle. And that would be the littles because it's a little lower. So that's perfect. We could have the littles in the middle, the first lunch group, and then, whatever, the middle school. It didn't occur to me until. And that one, like, we could tie it ahead of time, and you just need somebody to run the cord. I just have to ask Coach Garza. That's it. So sorry for the last. We could have done it with 3. Yeah, but it didn't occur to me. So that's what we'll do next year. So at least it'll be more divided. So that should help with the running and maybe maybe for the littles we might still hand out the candy, and then for the older kids put it in there. Yeah, we can try that and see how that goes. Is what I'm thinking. Did y'all have any?
No, I think it's a pretty good idea.
Because I think maybe the older they get, yes, and the older ones seem they just want to go in there and party. Like especially the middle school, like they're like all ramped up when they're in there. So maybe we'll try it out and see how that goes. Those were my thoughts. Okay, so just to let you know, the upcoming Spirit Night is February 25th. It's all day at Gringos over here in Stafford. And they're going to give us 20% up to $500.
Yes, Gringos. Yes. February 20th.
Yeah, so whether it's takeout, and they have on their flyer, I'll send it to you, Stephen. It says takeout or delivery or dine-in, as long as you say that it's a Spirit Night. Or I guess a Spirit Day, because it's from open February 25th. February 25th, all day, while they're open.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool. So maybe we can send somebody out to get food and bring it back. I love their food.
It's so much food. It's 2 lunches for me. So I eat half of it and then I eat the
And it's good food. It's good food. They have good food. So there's that. And then after that in March, it's Flippin' Patties on Apple's birthday. And then we don't have April yet, right?
Not yet.
We'll figure that out.
Yes.
So if y'all know anybody that has suggestions for places they would like, we still have an opportunity in April to do a Spirit Night. Then maybe we could do I don't know, sweet tomato. I feel like because they always give us for spaghetti dinner, I feel bad.
We should do it again because the last one we did
it was in the summer. It didn't.
Yeah, it was.
So maybe we should try sweet tomatoes because they do. They give us salad every year. And this year they gave us servers for the salad. So maybe we should try that.
Yeah.
She won't take me.
So just so y'all, pass the word along. So Stephen has put it in the newsletter, but and just in case the spirit store is open, and what you can purchase there is PE, the spirit shirt, that Valiant Pride for field trips, and then the other shirts, like there's still Christmas shirts in there.
Yes, plus, yeah.
It's a little
For the
past
store.
the cold weather, I feel like, but there's cold weather items like a scarf, the sweatshirt for
cooler.
Mondays, yeah. And then Miss Wooten put in sent to the 55th anniversary shirt is there. And that's the thing that I don't know if people know, because we don't have a sample, so we don't have it out there.
Right.
So I don't know how to get the word out.
Yeah, it's on the newsletter at the time, we just had like the logo.
The design.
The design.
And put on Facebook now.
Oh, I saw some.
Maybe we can have the kids in the morning or in morning and afternoon announce that it's the spirit store's open, buy your 55th anniversary shirt
Yeah.
to promo that.
Yeah.
Because I know she's,
At least we can print out a picture of the shirt, maybe,
yes,
Yeah, they
to
put it out.
put it out, yeah.
to somehow advertise. Because afterwards what happens is somebody wears it. When was that? I didn't know. You know, nobody. And I know you put in a newsletter, but I just don't feel like the word's getting out. I haven't. Yes, and I haven't heard anybody talk. Like the kids don't know for sure.
Right.
And when you tell the kids,
Flyer, like a half page.
I think that would
Well,
be a good
but
idea. At least for that.
the store will stay open just for that shirt, that one shirt.
How long is it?
We're supposed to end the store. It's gonna close Friday at noon.
This Friday?
This Friday at noon, to cut up all the PE shirts order. But then the 55 years anniversary.
Then it's going to
shirt,
reopen for just
yeah,
that
for
shirt.
just that one shirt. Yeah.
Before Catholic school?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know,
It's gonna stay open.
That's what she wanted it,
Yeah, she wants it
So
to
we
stay
should've-
open
She wanted
for.
delivery during Catholic school.
but they would have to purchase it this week for that to
Yeah.
happen.
Yes.
For production
Send out a
time.
little note,
We could do the flyer. I mean,
maybe even just a half page or something.
yeah, like
So
by the
people will know that
with the link and whatever. There's always a shirt. It's true. But even if we just did announcements, that would get it out to the kids, and the kids could tell their parents, because that's usually how that goes. At least in my house. Did you get the? I'm sorry.
You know, like our pre-K, they don't know what's going on.
And it's Issa, Miss
Right,
Green.
right.
It's Issa.
That
parents
kind
who
of thing.
walk
I mean, we
in.
could maybe just put a picture of it, where they sign in.
Yeah. For the pre-K.
And I'll send
Yes,
you
that's what I was
mine.
saying.
just send
Because
it out
because they're
to
used to looking
I'll
for that
send it
stuff.
mine, so. 'Cause I know they'll love to have that shirt.
Yeah, and they're used to looking for stuff as they walk in for your class. I think for sure it'd be worth it. And it's nice to have a visual, I feel like. 'Cause if you
Yes.
don't know what you're buying.
Yeah. I can even just show the kids, hey,
Yes.
tell your parents, because they will.
They'll be like, get this special shirt. Okay, what's the special shirt? All right. Let's see. So we did that. Spirit store. Oh, the food festival. So this is Maria Kong, right? But
Yeah,
we
Maria-
have, the school has, go ahead.
She already
She chairs it, right?
asked the grade coordinators to help out with food,
Oh,
share something.
She just generally said if you want to do, anybody who wants to do a booth, let her know. But I think the school officially does a booth, do they not? Or last year we did, didn't we just have Miss
Last year,
Pigneri
she
make
looked
food?
for a host last year, like somebody's chair it, and so Martha and I were going to do it, and this group says they'll just do hot dogs in a crock pot or whatever. But then Miss Pigneri stepped forward and said she wanted to do taco salad or taco
Yes,
soup.
so something like that,
It worked
yeah.
out well. So I'm gonna ask, I just wrote down, I'm gonna ask Miss Pigneri if she wanted to do that again.
Because, yeah, I just remember you said
Yeah.
it like it was good. So.
Yeah. It
And
was
that's-
more than just hot dogs.
And it showcases like, because the kids always talk about how good the food is
Yeah.
in the cafeteria, like,
Yeah, so I'll see if she'll do that again.
so they get an idea for what they get to eat in school. Okay, so that's that. Catholic schools, but yeah, so we kind of went over. So Monday is blue and gold. Tuesday is Chez Savoy, which is first grade, and the teacher assigned to that is
Miss Raina.
Miss Raina.
Mhm.
Chicken soup for the soul. We were looking through that list that you know how you were talking about Miss Jones that she assigned people. I don't see it, the chicken soup for the soul. I'm gonna ask her about it because I
Right.
think that might have been a oversight on her part. So because right now it's third grade that does it, but so I'm pretty sure she wanted to make sure there was a faculty and like it wasn't just parents because she didn't want it to just like what if they leave and nobody knows it. She wants somebody so she knows that somebody is supposed to be doing it. So like, for example, the first grade parents, they're doing it, but Miss Rain is just kind of helping out, overseeing it, because she wants to know what it's like to make sure that it continues, right? And same with, I think, with the chicken soup, so I'll check with her.
She said it was gonna be a Star Wars.
Yes, that's what the
Yeah.
parents had already decided.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Because so our year, last year, our Issa was in first grade last year, and that's the first year that Miss Wooten didn't do it. So she had, and I asked her, I'm like, what is Shape
What is-
Award? Because
yeah.
I don't know what it is. And she said all it is, her explanation was that it was just so that this one day in Catholic Schools Week, they come in and they were like, oh, the cafeteria's decorated. She's like, it could be, anything leftover stuff you had. It didn't have to be elaborate. I think we went a little over
Love it.
with Harry Potter last year, but it was fun. So because they said we could pick anything. Yeah. I threw it out as a joke, and then Lily was like, "Oh, we can totally do it, Pat." We did.
St. Francis de Sales is from Savoy. I don't know. That's where it came from.
Oh, I was trying to figure out what Chez Savoy was. Why is it
We
Savoy?
all didn't know, and then she explained
We
that.
should totally write
Savoy. So
We should write
it's
that
like
down.
Chez Savoy.
So it's house.
It's like a restaurant
Or
or.
I thought it was no Mason's house, right?
So,
Oh, so what is something to say France did it?
That's what she just said. He's from there.
I didn't start with.
Somewhere in the city, a town.
I kept looking it up, like Googling it. I could not find anything.
yes, she did mention. Well,
So one
I
year.
told her about the
I know,
Star
yeah.
Wars and
People
everything.
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she said one year she did say, well, she's had different things herself.
Because I think it's just,
Definitely.
we feel like they
Yeah.
So one year she said, what she told me was one year she did St. Francis, but I think it was close to the feast day or something like that.
Mm.
And then she just, she said she had honey because that's tied to him too, right? And but she said it could be anything. So they're doing anything.
Yeah. Or 55 years.
I guess that would have been appropriate
Yeah,
too, but
very,
they're already doing their thing.
yeah.
All right, Thursday's open house, the former faculty brunches, PTO, and so like I said, the a sign-up genius will be made. Miss Euler is going to be making,
Centerpiece
thank you.
for the former faculty lunch.
And since Min Win got us tablecloths from, what's the name of the restaurant, Kim San,
Yes.
we'll have tablecloths, so it'll be very nice. And it's all we have to do is get the food and the refreshments. So we're thinking light things that are easy to eat.
Yeah.
Finger style, brunch style for a menu. So that'll be going out. I was just going to put it in the newsletter. I don't know if y'all have any other suggestions of how to get the word out, because it is open to the entire school. Any parent can bring something in for that one brunch.
But we don't really need a lot, so.
No, but if
It's
there's
fine.
some people who, I don't want people to feel left out. Is all I'm saying.
Maybe you could say if you want to bring something, sign up.
So maybe I could tell I know in the elementary I could have the teachers to say, just look in the newsletter if you want to help out with the brunch. It'll be on, the Senate teacher will be in the newsletter. Something like that.
But you might want to
Aside.
know what's coming, because somebody told them that. They probably won't.
Well, yeah, there's a sign-up team is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I could maybe
That's-
send out the link
Oh, yeah.
with the that building. It's this building that's
If
harder.
there's too much food, then the teacher will.
It's true.
So no worries there.
No waste.
Yeah, never.
Walkathon, we talked about that. Do you want to say anything about the
Yeah.
used uniform sale?
We'll plan to have one probably maybe in February, or maybe end of, but that's Catholic school week, so maybe in February, a used uniform sales. Because the more we have those, well, supposedly it's generate, there's no cost, so we should have more of those. But the last time we had it, it didn't have a big turnout.
Maybe we
for
have
some
to
reason.
advertise it.
Yeah,
ahead
we
of-
have
a
to. We
lot.
have to do it like in advance.
And maybe pair it with something that's happening here
Mhm.
already. So we'll have to look. Okay. So that's it for that. We have like 7 minutes. So let me take a look at the Spirit Shop. Any other things on here that we need to talk about? Miss Wooten's retirement. Yes, Miss Grant.
We have career day scheduled for April 9th. 9:30 to 11:30, so after the washing of the feet. So, if anyone wants to be our presenters, then just let me know.
How many do you need? How many do you need?
I think anywhere like 11 to 12.
Okay.
It's 4th grade through 8th grade who gets to go to it.
Is that something we could put in the newsletter, right? Looking for
Well, I mean,
presenters.
I have a lot of people to ask who've done it before,
Okay.
but just if anyone comes to mind who wants to do it.
You
I
think
mean,
it's
you
just,
can put it in the newsletter, that's fine. I'm not saying no, I just,
Right.
I'm not desperate is what I'm saying. It's okay.
Yeah.
But some people are just very good at doing an apple, so
Yeah.
I want to.
that's so subtle. I feel like Apple, maybe this is something you should do.
Because it's gotten really good now because it's become real interactive with the kids.
Aw.
She brought all these x-rays and these things for them to hold. I don't remember what it was, but it was really cool. And they
I
got
gave them all goodies, like Band-Aids, alcohol wipes. And I brought my stethoscope for them.
And you did a game with them.
I
You did a
did.
game with them with the x-rays.
Is that skeletons shared in the school?
She did a really good job.
I have one at home. I have one at home.
Yeah. there's
My
one
dad
inside.
bought it. Or,
That might be something.
we call him Flaco. That means skinny in Spanish.
Excellent.
You can bring it. He's so heavy.
And then I was
Yeah.
just wondering, are the kids going to teach you?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of fallen by the wayside lately. You know,
Did it happen last
it
year?
didn't happen last year. You know, it just, I think my plate was so full. You know, so I thought it's funny to bring that up. 'Cause I thought about it the other day. It was fun when we did it. So I kind of get started. Yeah, so I'll start you out. And some of the players kind of start towards the beginning there. Because you have to do, I forget how many sessions you have to do. But it's not much time.
Where's my jacket?
4 or 5, yeah, 30-minute
I
sessions.
thought you did gymnastics
I'll
last
look
year.
into
She
it.
did
See
it
if I
in
can- yeah,
Kinder.
You can get started like kindergarten. You can start making it grow again. So,
Do we want to talk about retirement? Sweeten's retirement? Or what, at least, what was the date that we got?
May 16th.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's a Saturday.
It's Saturday, so try to have the 5 o'clock mass to be honoring her. And then a reception after that in the gym. The gym is booked for that purpose now.
Yes. So that we've spoken with Father in the church. Because May's packed. It's hard. And he suggested the Saturday 5 o'clock mass, right?
So after 5 o'clock.
So the 5 o'clock mass will be, if you want to go, there will be, he'll say a few words and there'll be an announcement in there. And and she's going to be in the intentions too. They're going to pray. We're not going to pray for her. And then, so ideally we go to mass and then go to the reception afterwards. So that's going to be, we did that because, she's worked with a lot of kids over the years. So it's an opportunity for the community to come honor her and celebrate with her. So my question was, do we need to do something separate here at the school?
You could just do something for the kids.
Well, it's also the thing is, with all the reception and all that, we should have some kind of function with kids, whether it's a
Maybe do
gift or
something
whether it's
to for her.
And so
like when she had her 40th anniversary here, the kids, not that we have to do this, but her, they give a little charm, like they give her,
I wasn't here.
each grade gave her a James Davy charm that kind of
Wow.
embodied it.
Oh, and for like a
Yeah,
bracelet?
so charm bracelet. So
Oh, that's
something like
cute.
that from the kids to honor her too. We should think of something like that.
I really like that. Too bad you already did it.
Something cute.
It is
Well,
cute.
yeah.
Yeah, is somebody like putting a slideshow together or anything like that?
So there is, because we were not officially told, like I'd heard that maybe until recently, then nothing has happened. So
I wouldn't mind helping with a slideshow.
so we
If
need,
there's gonna be a slideshow.
I think that would be
Because it
good.
like
So
right now to start getting.
yes, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
so first would be though, what day would we do this on the school calendar? Because May is,
And that,
crazy.
At the reception or doing that at the?
You could do both.
I mean, usually at retirement parties.
Putting to the table.
I know, but I have new classes coming in today, because I was out last week.
And you can grab pictures
What
from the
time
yearbook.
is it?
Yeah, oh yeah, there's,
11:15.
but there'll be a lot of.
Okay.
She has a lot
But
of
I'd like
pictures.
some.
Oh, yeah,
And we have the archive
And the ones
too.
on her wall.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking. Like,
But
it's
those
good.
old pictures are priceless.
Yeah.
The ones with the glasses. So can I tell the teachers now or? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because she sent out an email. Did it not go to the teachers?
Yeah.
I thought it went to everybody.
It was sort of buried.
Because it
Talk about what a great
just
year
said- it
was.
just-
Oh, did, I know, I read
it was
that.
just a general title. Like she didn't say,
Yeah.
so you weren't sure unless you read it.
One
And,
line
I had
down
to read it the
bottom.
second time.
and it wasn't. She didn't say she was returning till the very end. So if you scan through it, you missed it.
I sent you email. We'll just
Okay,
look
I
at
just
it.
came back from
Yeah,
the weekend.
And by the way, she's advertised.
Yeah.
So I had reached out to Mrs. Kong and Min Win to work with me to do as a committee for this party. Steven's gonna, for the one on Saturday, the reception, Steven's gonna be reaching out to alum, like, why are you looking at me like blankly, like you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just letting people know, like,
No, you're
we're so I asked him to get 10 grand, but and then whatever we have extra could be donated to the school on her behalf. I think she might like for
To
a
throw
part-
his party together,
Private, right.
you know,
Oh.
as a
food and decor.
he
and
doesn't
all
think
those
we'll
things.
get that. He thinks we'll get maybe half that, but
We'll just, get however much we can and then use that.
my other thought was to reach out to maybe, because I know we have dads that are on nights in Columbus, and they do good barbecue and whatnot. Like maybe they could. I don't know how much it would cost for them to do that, but that would be. But if we had somebody in the community, yes, yeah, so something to look at, or somebody in the community, right?
Yeah.
To rather than just cater it, we could like have draw it from our community. But I don't know. I have to talk to. Anyways, so there's that. If anybody has the ideas for things that they would like, like the slideshow, I love that. Please let me or Maria me and Steven primarily. I still have to get back with Maria and then make sure they want to be on this committee. But yeah, anybody else that wants to be involved?
I'd like to be.
Okay.
I really think something from all the kids, like a little painting that they all did a thumbprint or something would be nice. Yeah. Yeah.
Genre.
Mhm.
And you could do it, like, give her quick hair or something so she doesn't have I don't know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just
I like the charm. You think she wants another bracelet?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
tell
so
you now
possible.
that, I reached out to Andrea. You think you guys know this, but
Yeah, the
she's
t-shirt.
gonna make a blanket.
Well, that was
I
it.
love that.
All the t-shirts through the years. Andrea is Guillermo's.
And Victoria and Sophia's.
And Victoria's.
So she will, because she just talked about that yesterday. She said, I just don't have all these extra t-shirts. I'm going to make a quilt. So if she did, that'd be even better.
So, yeah, I've been,
That's awesome.
like, the pirate shirt, like the spirit shirt.
I have no more power.
Not all of them. Oh. I mean,
Do you want some more?
Yes.
I mean, do you want some like going back in time?
Yeah.
Yes,
I can
definitely,
get
yes.
them from you.
Yes.
I want to get them. I won't tell why. So,
Absolutely.
all right.
Marketing.
She said she probably has like 40 t-shirts.
You should also, before you give them to her, let me know. I'm going to photograph them because maybe that can go on a slideshow too. We can make something,
Cool.
a visual montage. Oh, I really like the bracelet charms though. That is so cute. I can't think of anything better than that.
Well,
I don't
try
know
it,
because the kids is not involved.
She wants to do a flash mob.
She wants to do what?
A flash mob with all the kids dancing.
That would be,
I
yeah.
love that. Kids, imagine the different kids in the gym, one
Do
in
a
one,
fashion show.
couple in a
Flash
flash
mob.
mob, and then they get in the middle, and then they start dancing.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
I like that.
But I don't know how to set it up.
We'd have to work with the teachers.
We'll find somebody. This is the mayor. This is the mayor.
Oh, the mayor.
The mayor's influencer.
Oh.
And a singer. And yeah, she's a great singer.
She is.
So I'll get her up about that. That's a great idea. you know, like right in the middle of receptions.
A flash mob, like what?
With the kids do it.
Yeah.
But
Like
each
flash
grade,
mob.
and I have I found a lot of songs that they put it. I don't know.
Oh, that would be so
So
fun.
you know what you can do because
I can't.
we can't guarantee that they'll all be at the reception, you know.
Oh.
But they still the flash mob they might still. They can always do that like an assembly or something.
Yeah,
Like
like
one
in
corner
assembly,
is
have a-
4th grade, one corner is 5th grade, and it's the time of like one section, one
Yeah,
sentence,
like
one
each
song.
grade comes up.
They go.
and then- Yeah.
Oh,
So like
and
we
then
have teaching.
Yes, absolutely. I'm kidding. We have the dancers and their grade.
And then they all
So
come
not
in
like
the
a-
middle.
Right?
It's cute. That's a good
We
idea.
were gonna do a flash
Once they
mob.
figure out the logistics of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the teachers one time, years ago, because I asked them to do that, because I've always wanted to be in a.
There you go.
There you go.
I mean, yeah.
I think it would be
You don't
fun,
even
yeah.
need a teacher part of it. That would be good. You gotta have
I'll
teachers.
delegate it to them.
I mean, I'm not a good singer, but I would do it.
Lip sync. You could, yeah, lip sync.
And somebody has to be the
Choreographer.
communicator with her family to make sure they come because I've heard of that happening before.
When they
where
don't show up,
someone
oh.
forgot to tell
Oh.
Oh,
the
yeah.
family
All right.
members, and that's not good.
Okay. Take care of that. That's a good point.
And her friend who lives in Wimberley, that one, she's always, who used to work here.
Sister? you said?
No, her friend.
Oh,
Doris. Yeah, see, I don't know, this is my 7th year, so I don't know.
Miss Bissler.
I mean, there's a lot. I mean,
Can you do it for like the last December?
Yeah, well, this one knows,
Charm.
and she knows there's gonna be a celebration mass.
Yes.
So I told her to give me
oh,
a list of
that's
everybody she wants
good.
to.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, so.
Did she like that bracelet? Did she wear it?
You know, I don't know, but listen, I say we still go for it
Let's
because
do it.
Why don't you do it?
Because
Yeah, why not?
even
This
if
is
she
a different
did,
occasion.
even, so there are probably.
So she has a
top
40 and a
9 charms on it, right? So she could have more charms put on it. Yeah.
Like Mrs. Sterner, she's the bee. She would do the bee.
I'm not putting an elbow on that.
I kind of regret using that thing.
Yeah,
I call them
then
hippos.
you
Come
have
on,
to figure
hippos.
out what she doesn't have.
That's
If
the
she's
key, too.
got, she's probably got the bee.
I wonder if she has the logo.
Well, maybe
Alright,
we
she
could
has
just
a
have
logo
one with
already.
all hearts, and every heart is
With a
different-
number?
with a different grade.
Oh.
That says 1st grade, 2nd grade.
Maybe do they have hearts with stones? Because then they could be different colors. For that. Let's find out what she likes.
Cruises.
She does like cruises. She did tell Steven that if parents are asking just to get her a gift, she wants what is it?
Gift card to
Which
all
which
the-
cruise was it? Carnival?
Oh, yes.
Carnival cruise, the loadable.
Yeah, she wants to load a gift card, so they do excursions.
Oh.
So yeah,
I think in June they're thinking about extending like a 14-day cruise. So,
well, and if we get enough money from we can maybe load up another card from that
And
too.
a brick or something.
A brick.
well, it should be a history.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely. Maybe a gigantic.
Mhm.
I mean, that's a lot of.
Well, you could get a bunch of bricks and make like a
Maybe we could
a
talk
design
about
with it.
I used to like a cube egg too.
And surprising her.
We'll ask Ms.
Oh, that
Blowers
would be
about the
funny.
brick.
Would that be funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll ask Ms. Blowers about the brick.
Yes. She's, we're due for some bricks to be carved.
I've even asked the grade coordinators for their ideas. We should put that out on that chat if they have any ideas. These are great ideas. Because if it's just me, it's gonna be a lot of booze and music. There you go.
Is there a class coming in here?
Oh,
My class is
9:15.
coming in at 9:15.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Anything you hear that's a good idea, like these are great ideas, let me know, please.
I
Put
think
them
if
on.
you do put it out, people will have,
Great ideas, yeah.
ideas.
And you know who else
Especially
has
if you-
good ideas? Pinterest.
Yeah. That's what I get from Elizabeth Bam. Look at this pin. Look at this one. I'm like 30,000 pins.
That's where I find like what colors to wear for family photos and everything.
I don't remember what I did before Pinterest. Stressed, I guess. And just asked everybody I knew.
Magazines.
Oh yeah, it was Megan.
Martha got me on Pinterest. She's like, you didn't get on Pinterest.
Oh,
Pinterest.
okay. Maybe she
Give me the phone. She puts my Pinterest down. She's constantly getting things. Oh, this is why you want to be on Pinterest.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Wait, I'll please say hello.
That was Miss Jones.
Oh, I need to take that.
Yeah, the egg.
Smiles.
We forgot the prayer.
Yeah, I